I was 22 when this happened. I just finished a long road trip across the country, trying to find myself, whatever that meant. I was low on cash, phone nearly dead, and I needed a place to crash for the night. I pulled into this old, dusty roadside motel somewhere in Oklahoma. Place looked like it hadn't been updated since the 70s. Neon sign flickered like something straight out of a horror film. The guy at the front desk was this weird old man with a lazy eye and a creepy smile. He handed me the key to room 104 and said something strange as I turned to leave. "Don't go near the basement door." I laughed, thinking he was just trying to be spooky or something. But when I got to the room, I saw what he meant. Room 104 was the only one with a second door, bolted shut and padlocked. It was like a small cellar door right by the closet. Curiosity was itching at me, but I was too tired. I showered, locked the main door, and passed out on the bed. Sometime around 2:30 a.m., I woke up to this rhythmic banging thump, thump, thump. I sat up, disoriented. The sound was coming from the floor. I turned on the lamp. Nothing in the room moved, but the sound continued. It wasn't loud, but steady, like someone was knocking from beneath the room. I pressed my ear to the carpet. The knock turned into scratching. Something was beneath me. I looked at the padlocked door. That scratching? It was coming from behind it now. I backed away, heart racing. My brain told me to leave, but my dumb curiosity pulled me closer. I got down on my knees and whispered, "Hello?" Nothing. I was about to walk away when I heard the most chilling whisper I've ever heard in my life. "Let me out. Please. I'm cold." I ran. I bolted out of that room without even taking my backpack. The old man was still at the desk, sipping coffee like it was just another night. I yelled, "There's someone down there!" He didn't even look at me, just took a slow sip and said, "I told you not to go near it." I called the cops. They came, broke the padlock, and what they found still makes my skin crawl. There was a trap door leading to a small concrete room under the floor. Inside, a mattress, chains on the wall, and fresh scratch marks. But no one was there. The cops told me there were no signs anyone had been there recently. But I heard them. I heard the voice. And the scratches? They were new. I never got my backpack back. I never looked back. And I never stay at motels anymore. It was just past 2 a.m. when Jason pulled into the dimly lit gas station off a rural highway in Alabama. He was halfway through a long solo drive from Atlanta to New Orleans, running on caffeine and bad decisions. The glowing "open" sign inside the store flickered like it was struggling to stay alive, much like Jason himself after 10 straight hours on the road. The place was eerily quiet. Only one other car was parked at the far end of the lot, a beat-up sedan with no license plate, its windows completely fogged. Jason noticed it as he stepped out of his car but dismissed it. Probably someone sleeping in their car. Happens all the time, right? Inside, the station was deserted. The clerk was nowhere to be seen. Jason grabbed an energy drink and a bag of chips, then rang the bell at the counter. No response. He waited. Rang it again. Still nothing. He was debating whether to just leave cash and go when the automatic door behind him opened with a slow hiss. A man walked in, hood up, face obscured. No words. Jason stepped back instinctively. The man moved past him without a glance and went straight to the back of the store where the bathrooms were. But he didn't go inside. He just stood there, still, like a statue. Jason called out, "Hello? Anyone working here?" He froze, his lungs locked up, and all he could hear was his own heartbeat hammering in his chest. The man was in the passenger seat, calm, still, and staring directly at him. No smile, no words, just those cold, empty eyes. Panic surged through his body. He flung open the car door and scrambled out, nearly tripping over his own feet. The gas station lights flickered above him, casting eerie shadows as he stumbled backward. But when he looked again, the passenger seat was empty, just like before. Shaking, he reached for his phone and dialed 911. But the call wouldn't go through. Static. Nothing but a low whisper so faint, he almost thought he imagined it. "You shouldn't have come back. He spun around. No one. The next morning, his car was found, still parked outside the gas station, doors locked, keys still in the ignition. No sign of him. Some say he was taken. Others think he simply lost his mind. But everyone in that town agrees on one thing. That gas station, they avoid it at night. Because if you stop there long enough, someone might just join you for the ride.